people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of the Newcastle United save. Last time out, obviously, the Champions League doubleheader. Beat Celtic, beat PSG, and beat Forest in the league. Obviously, we've only been away for one game, plus the international break, or whatever happened, because it was like a 3-week break. And, yeah, we beat Leicester 4-1. So the clean sheet run is over, sadly. It was fun while it lasted. And it's quite annoying because we conceded a penalty, and apart from that, they didn't really threaten, to be honest. But yeah, we're back today for two huge games. We've got Real Madrid in the Champions League, and we've got Chelsea in the Premier League. So we're going to jump straight in and try and carry on this momentum and try and keep up that run of green. So I will see you in the Champions League. Right, guys, it's match day, and the lineup is as follows. We've got Bojan in goal, back three of Inacio, Diomande, Teat, and in the wing backs we've got Rimando and Harwood. Harwood might only do half a game, but we'll see how he gets on. And then Miley, Ozun, and Mastantuono making the midfield three. And I'm going to keep Ferguson and Esposito because they are smashing it. So let's jump in. Hopefully Madrid is a somewhat easier game for us, and we can keep the momentum rolling. Okay, and we're underway at St James's Park against Real Madrid. This would be a massive night if this happened in real life. And they are back in the Champions League, so maybe a possibility this year. And yeah, we're currently we're in the top 8 of the Champions League, which is all that matters, because I think if we get the top 8, we go straight through to the last 16, or the first knockout round, or whatever it is. And then 9th to 24th, they go into a playoff and then come into the last 16. So ideally, we want to miss that extra game, and we want to solidify our place in the top 8. Easy said than done, I suppose. Militao's been bought for Madrid early on. Mastantuono over a corner for Newcastle. Bellingham heads away. Bellingham heads it up and Endrick gets it away. Diomande on it for Newcastle. Inacio, Teat, back to Diomande. Good ball forward to Ferguson. Ferguson across the box to Esposito, and he's made it 1-0. Militao appealing for offside. There's a potential. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I thought so. So, Madrid have still got Courtois. They've still got Valverde, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Endrick, Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr.'s on a run, and he shoots, and Bojan gets something on it, and it goes out for a corner. Right, Brahim Diaz going to whip the corner in now. Looking at the far post for Militao. It misses everywhere, and Militao gets on the end of it, tries to put a ball in, and I don't know what happened there. Right, Rimando over the throw from Newcastle, looks for Miley, and Miley loses the ball. Vinicius running out as his Hakimi. Hakimi takes a touch, takes it past to Harwood. Harwood's caught up with him though. Tchouaméni to Brahim Diaz, and he's skied it. This is a good Madrid side. Let's see it in full. Thibaut Courtois, Achraf Hakimi, Sven Botman from me, Eduardo Camavinga, Eder Militao, Valverde, Rimando with the throw in at the corner flag, nice. Miley back to Rimando to Ozun to Diomande, back to Ozun lining up the shot, and he's hit the post. Madrid get it away. Newcastle bringing it back from a throw in from Harwood though. Take it back to Harwood. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Diomande carrying it forward. Inacio. Rimando goes to Inacio. Inacio to Ozun to Harwood on the edge of the box to Mastantuono, and he's skied it. Playing against his real life team, Mastantuono. Midfield three of Valverde, Bellingham, Tchouaméni. And then Diaz, Endrick, and Vinny are the front three. They've got a 4-2-1-2 diamond situation going on. Bojan comes out to get the loose ball, plays it to Diomande. we lost it there. That could have been tragic. Miley back to Bojan. Romando loses it. Camavinga bringing it forward. Tchouaméni with the shot and Bojan with a good save. Achraf Hakimi sends a free kick in. Miley heads it away. Hakimi and nothing from it. First half ended 0-0. Decent performance from us. Hanging on, to be honest. We've got all the ball. Madrid seem to be causing all the problems though. Hopefully we can change that around, keep the ball and start causing problems of our own in the second half. Brahim Diaz here with the ball now. Endrick with the shot and doesn't curl in too much. Alright, Evan Ferguson on the ball. What's he going to do? Gives it back to Inacio. Newcastle bringing the ball forward. Out wide to Romando. Romando with an early ball into the box and Mastantuono heads into Courtois' hands. Alright, Courtois sends it out to Camavinga. Bellingham on the ball now. Tchouaméni, Valverde forward to Endrick to Vinny. Vinny's played in Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz takes a shot. Bojan with a good save. Alright, now let's take off Miley, because we need all the men we can get. Let's take off Ozan for Bruno Guimaraes. That'll do. Madrid's corner comes to nothing so far. Bellingham's got it. Bellingham puts the ball in, but Inacio's there. And I don't know what that header was from Brahim Diaz. Right. All my subs are made now. Here's Hakimi. Gives it Adams to Bellingham. Bellingham forward to Endrick. Bruno's there to cut him down. Josh Doig tries to find a pass to Endrick, but he ends up with it back. And there's Newcastle are putting Simak and another one that left me. Brahim Diaz gives it Endrick. Endrick's got... No, he's not. He's been closed down. Diamante's done a phenomenal job there. I think he's got to be one of the best centre-backs in the game once he develops. Right, Booth with the corner. Baleba heads it away on his far Simakan. Simakan's going to put a ball in. Yes, he is. Looking for Endrick, but Bojan is there. Right, Josh Doig to Endrick. Endrick to Booth. Booth to Baleba cut out the ball and here's Ferguson on it. Branthwaite with a heavy pass, but Baleba's retrieved it. Branthwaite, this time the pass makes Aït-Nouri. Inside to Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno to Naipan. Naipan to... Was that Ferguson? Yep, Ferguson to Romando. Romando to Baleba. And he's hit the post. And Esposito just taps it in. It's 1-0. Come on. 1-0 Newcastle at St James's Park against Real Madrid. Yeah, Ferguson with that first time pass to Romando. Romando to Baleba, who's running in, and then he hits the post, and there's Esposito just to tap home into an open net from the rebound. Right, Aït-Nouri. Bruno Guimaraes sends it forward. Simakan cuts it out though. Here's Bellingham, gives it to Hakimi. Hakimi gives it to Rodrigo. Looking for Endrick. Good ball, but it's cut out by Inacio. Only as far as Hakimi. Rodrigo again. Endrick. Oh, Diamande. Brilliant defending from Newcastle there. Booth's got it. Booth's give it to Adams. Adams has give it to Doig. He takes a heavy touch and Romando's got it off him. Bojan's kick only reaches Doig. Simakan sending it forward, but Rodrigo Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Booth to Endrick, and he was offside, but that was very close to going in. Right, here's Josh Doig again. Whips in the cross and Aït-Nouri heads away. Hakimi sends it back in. Aït-Nouri again clears it. Baleba's got the loose ball. He sent it forward to Esposito. Esposito running down the wing. I'm going to put the ball in. Nope, he's wasted it. Well, he did put the ball in, but he wasted it. It went to Hakimi. Alright. Brahim Diaz tries to send it forward, and there's Inacio to retrieve it and turn the play around for Newcastle. Crossfield ball to Ait-Nouri, good pass. Ait-Nouri inside to Baleba. Baleba to Ferguson. I was hoping Ferguson would shoot, but he's given it Bruno Guimaraes. Rimando with the cross, and Baleba straight into Courtois' hands. We've done exactly what I wanted to do in the second half. We put the pressure on them, and we kept hold of the ball. Possession-wise, I say this, and here's Booth. Branthwaite with a brilliant clearance. Rimando, keep hold of it, lad. Ferguson, we've only got a couple of minutes. Just see this. What was that pass? But Baleba's there again. Oh, no. Rodrigo, strip down. Oh, Bojan with a good save. Courtois coming up for the corner. Didn't even aim for Courtois, and there's Bojan. Right, we're over the extra time, but Bruno Guimaraes nearly scores from a free kick. Wow. That's one way to solidify the win. I mean, it could have been entirely different. Could have been a totally different game, but we held on in the first half. We switched it on them in the second. Defence were great. Goalkeeper was great. Yeah. Great way to start the episode. Now we've got to go and play Chelsea. Alright guys, here we are. Final game of the episode. Chelsea at home in the Premier League. I've changed the lineup a bit. Give some of the boys a rest from the Madrid game. And try and use some rotation, because Chelsea are 10th for some reason. Obviously we're flying high at the top of the table, so the lineup is as follows. Bojan is starting in goal, as always. Ignacio, Diomande, Branthwaite is the back three. Rimaldo and Ait-Nouri this time as the wing backs. Harwood's having a rest. Miley, Raul Lopez, who was the kid I showed you guys in the last episode, signed him for 7 million. He gets his first start for the club in central midfield alongside Miley and Naipan. And Semi and Esposito go up front, purely because I don't want to knacker out Evan Ferguson when he's on such good form. So I'll probably bring him on in the second half if I need him. But yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully we can keep the run of wins going. And yeah, we can make it, 24 points, 21 points? I don't know. We'll be flying high at the top anyway. Let's jump in. Right, here we go. We're at Newcastle get us underway in the Premier League game against Chelsea. It'd be interesting to see their lineup, because, like I said, they are 10th. They have beat me to a couple of signings. Lenny Yoro, not sure if he's still there. And they beat me to a regen, Juan Domingo Carlos or something. Absolutely amazing winger. He had a dirt cheap release clause and he chose Chelsea over me. Badiashile's there, Chilwell's there, and I don't know who Emily is. Right, let's pull up their lineup now. Yeah, that'll put us on 24 points. So, Ugorkan, the Turkish goalkeeper, Lenny Yoro, Badiashile, Emily, whoever that is, Karuhas, that's the one that beat me to. That's the guy, not... Oh, good save from Bojan. Caught it nice and easy. Chilwell, Gusto, they're still there. Andre and Caicedo. Right. Nkunku's still there. He's up front with that Portuguese dude. And I think I saw Mudrik's name as well. Right, no, he whips in the cross. Yeah, Mudrik is there. Rimando's going to cross this again. And Semi's made it 1-0 off the rebound. Bit of confusion. Semi capitalises. We lead 1-0. Nice early goal to get us going, and hopefully we build on it. Ait-Nouri sent it in. Badiashile got it away. Rimando sends it back in. I think it comes off the keeper and then just straight into Semi's feet. Right, Nkunku to Mudrik. Get the game underway again. Badiashile. Forward to Chilwell, but Rimando's rubbed it off him. Semi's touch takes it past Badiashile. Mudrik's following him. Ignacio. Naipan. Back to Diomande. Branthwaite out wide to Ait-Nouri. Naipan, Ait-Nouri. Oh, that would have been a great move. Oh, it's a penalty. Sweet, I'll take that. That was a beautiful move building up. Please give me that pen. Yes! Right, come on, Semi lad. This is all you, boy. Bottom right, go on. Bottom right. Don't give the keeper a chance. Well, bottom left, but again, he scored. It doesn't matter. 2-0. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And yeah, we just keep building, man. Might have to pick this Chelsea side apart if they have a bad season. There'll be a couple of guys in there that I can take. Might do what I did with Romando and go back for Carujas. Aït-Nouri's whipping in the corner. Yoro gets it away. Aït-Nouri's back on it. Gives it to Branthwaite. Nice 1-2 with Aït-Nouri. Puts him in plenty of space. Oh, he's gone round Gusto. What a brilliant turn that was. And unfortunately, he couldn't find Romando with the cross. Mudrik's give it to Nkunku. Nkunku lays it off to Caicedo, who's bombing forward. Come on, someone take him out. What we doing, lads? Gives it to Gusto. Inside to Emily, whoever that is. Gusto to Carujas. Flicks it to Nkunku, gives it to Mudryk, and Bojan comes up clutch again. Chelsea corner this time. Nkunku whips it in, and Emily, whoever that is, I'm going to have a look. Now I'll get a chance to... A right back. Okay. He scored. Clean sheet run is over. Well, it was over in the Leicester game, but yeah. Scored his first goal. Right, nothing's happened since. And Aït-Nouri to Romando, and can't curl that in, unfortunately. Yep, time is ticking down towards the end of the first half, and I think it's going to end 2-1, probably not another highlight. Yep, not another highlight. Solid half for us. Just build on it. Build on it, keep the winning streak going. I'm going to make a couple of subs and we'll be right back for the second half. Just the 2 subs made. Omo Bamideli's on for Diomande. And Mastantuano is on for Naipan. So we'll see how things get on, and we might introduce Ferguson soon. Probably for Esposito, because Semi's on a hat-trick. Ignacio's got it from a free kick now. Gives it straight to Mudryk. Mudryk takes a heavy touch, and Ignacio couldn't get it off him, but he's got it off him in the end. Lopez to Miley. Miley to Romando. Romando to Semi. Semi to Esposito. What a passage of play. What a pass from Semi. What a finish. Just class. That was class all around. Look at that. Lopez, Miley, Romando. Romando turns, gives it Semi over the top. Esposito takes a touch, 1, and then his second touch is putting it in the back of the net. 3-1. Great goal. League table, yeah, we're still clear. They're not catching us. This might be our year, you know. This might be our year. Body Chile to Chilwell. No, since it is 3-1. Let's give Evan the game. Oh, Esposito's just scored another one before he went off. Please tell me that counts, because that is a class goal. Nice, delicate little chip. Oh, damn it. Oh, that was a good goal as well. Oh, well. Still 3-1. Esposito's off. Evan Ferguson's on. Right. Take off Aït-Nouri for Harwood. That'll do. Let the time tick away now. Romando. Just put Baleba in his place. Chelsea have an opportunity, comes to nothing. I've just put Baleba on place of Ramondo just to run the clock down a bit. Right, Semi, come on, lad. Didn't. You know what? That would have been a perfect way to get the hat-trick. Wins a corner instead, not bad. Mastantuano's going to whip it in. Harwood keeps it alive. Mastantuano and Inacio was offside. And that's it, guys. We are ticking down towards the end of the 6 minutes. Chelsea have a throw-in, but for all intents and purposes, we have won 3-1. It is 8 wins. It's 8 played. 8 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Still maintain a perfect record in the Premier League. 24 points, riding high at the top of the division. Top of the table, whatever you want to call it. We're smashing it. Let's have a look at the schedule and let's see where we go from here. Right, guys. Like I said, I want to try and get through a chunk of this season because I know it gets repetitive when it's just the same games over and over again. So, I think we will play the rest of October off camera. We'll come back and we'll do the Champions League game against Salzburg. And we will do Brentford. So we'll do them 2 games next. That'll be the next episode that comes out the day after this one. But yeah, again, as always, guys, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys liking. You know, make sure you like if you enjoy the content. Feel free to comment any hints, tips, suggestions, whatever. Let me know what's going on in your FM saves. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.